Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one Chief Rocker in Knicks Universe. Let's go. It's man, Uncle Freezy. And Uncle Freezy has a thought. And in case you can't tell, I'm back in the building and my energy is all the way up. Let's go. Yes, I'm excited. Let's go. Get that energy all the way up. Let's go. The hip hop legend, Core Mega, is in the building. Let's go. Let's get that energy up. Your man is mad excited to be back in the building. He back in Studio G. Back the way things should be. Let's go. Let's get it. Jaman. He is back. He's excited. Let's go. George Jones is in the building. Let's go. Knicks Morning Brews in the building. Heck, my brother. Let's go. Let's get that energy all the way up. Your main man, Uncle Freezy, is back in the building, back in Studio G. I can't believe how much I missed this dump. I missed this dump, man. Let's go. Jay Busby in the building. Let's go, man. Yo, I got a lot of stuff to talk to y'all about, man. A lot of stuff floating around. Man, everybody in the world talking about all these, using these same recycled narratives. Let's just talk about the same thing we've been talking about for the last 5 years. Nah, not your man. Not your mans. You know your mans don't do that. My mans is like, you know what your mans is going to do. Your mans are going to be like, yo, we're going to talk about it and we're going to figure it out. And that'll be it. And we ain't recycling nothing. Mr. Vince is in the building. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Y'all coming in the door, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Smash that like button. Support the family. Right? I already got like 4 things I want to talk to y'all about off rip, but you know I got to get salutations in order. You know I got to say hello to my peoples. Right? Usually I throw out a quote from a great American poet. Let me throw out a quote from a great American poet. Let's see, Melly Mel. So the great American poet Melly Mel says, "A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God's smiling on you, but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you'll go through." Bam! Let's go. Y'all ready for me to just cut to the chase and get right to it? Mr. Vince, I got one for you. You see it on the thumbnail. Why hide it? Why hide it? I know. Listen, I know what the narrative is around Knicks Universe is. Yeah, I know it's only 7 games, but should we fire Tibbs? Hey man, whatever. Go on 2K and fire Tibbs, but the Knicks ain't firing Tibbs. Bim. Let's talk about some real stuff, bro. Let's get it. Subject number 1, question number 1, what I want to talk to y'all about is this. Is Immanuel Quickley the Knicks' most promising young player? I'm asking y'all, right? I'm asking y'all this because I know who most Knicks fans want to be the most promising player. At this moment, I know who is the Knicks' most promising player. I mean, if you ask the franchise, but if you combine all these things, it points to a different player. Excuse me. The fan base wants Obi Toppin to be the best young player. Is this not true? If you're in the chat right now and feel like Obi Toppin should be the Knicks' most promising young player, just show some love for Obi in the chat. Show some love for Obi. If you feel like Obi is the answer, then put some love for Obi in the chat. I feel like the organization, however, feels like the most promising young player is a tie between RJ Barrett and Quentin Grimes. I think the organization feels as if the silent Q could be the future of Knicks basketball. Right? But here's my thing. What the organization thinks, Grimes and RJ, what the fans think, Obi Toppin, may not be what we see. Clearly, Immanuel Quickley is the player that will give this team whatever it needs on a nightly basis. Clearly, the organization is behind RJ Barrett. You see, Obi was mic'd up for the Hawks game. And for people that don't believe in the golden child theory, you will. You will. You will. Because some people didn't believe in the Gotham paradox. But you will. And some don't believe in this thing with RJ Barrett being the golden child. He is. He's mic'd up for nationally televised games. He's out front for everything that the Knicks do. They put him out front because he's the golden child. They believe RJ Barrett is the future. And they believe Silent Q, Optimus Grimes, is just as good and maybe better in the long run as RJ Barrett. The fans, however, seem to be backing Obi Toppin. Do you like Obi or not? Do you have faith in Obi or not? Selly is in the building. What's good, Selly? Knicks will be the 2026 NBA champions in the building. Yo, make sure you check out Knicks Morning Brew every morning at 11 p.m. on YouTube. But let me tell you this, though. Anthony 212 is in the building. I just did a dance for Anthony 212 from out of nowhere. That was weird as hell. But I'm so excited to be back in Studio G. What? Oh, I'm sorry. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. My bad, heck. Make sure you check out Knicks Morning Brew on YouTube at 11 a.m. My bad, heck. My bad. That wasn't intentional. That was a slip of the mind, not a slip of the heart. I will tell you what, fans love Obi so much that they want to trade Julius Randle so that Obi can play. Ashley Inc. is in the building. What's good, boss? Wiz, listen, it's 10:04 on the East Coast, and your man's is drinking coffee. So you know what that means. Bro, I love this chat, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love my people, bro. I love doing this right here, bro. I love this thing right here. I feel like when I get on, I call myself the #1 chief rocker because I am gonna rock all the time, regardless of what. Yeah, man. Get that energy up, bro. Get that energy up. So there is a sect of Knicks fans that believe that Obi is the future, and they believe it so much that they would trade Randall right now. I like Randall personally, but there's a sect of Knicks fans right now that would trade Julius Randle right now for nothing. Adam G is in the building. Adam G is in the building. Adam G says, what's good? Your question is, man, I'm playing for the Knicks. Nah. Before you say that, you gotta listen, Adam G. Before you make your determination, you gotta hear this out. You gotta hear the case for giving everybody a fair opportunity. You got to hear my case for giving everybody a fair chance. And listen, I know as fans, you don't have to give everybody anything. You don't have to give everybody anything. D Nice is in the building. What's good? Hey, D Nice, exactly. Fair like Cam, right. If you think Cam Reddish is getting a fair shot, D Nice. Now you know what you see. Hey, D Nice, you see where I'm going with this, right? D Nice, you see where I'm going with this, right? So my main man Selly says, "Yo, how did Quickley have 16 rebounds?" That's a great question, right? So here is how this is how Quickley got 16 rebounds. He didn't have a clear role, and he embraced doing whatever it takes to help the team win. Right? And to me and D Nice's point, how does Cam Reddish only have 5 shots? But you know what Cam Reddish did? He embraced being a defensive stopper so that he could do whatever it takes to win. And then there are others that get stuff handed to them, and we embrace them as, you know what I'm saying, the future or whatever. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking anybody now. But some of these young players have had everything handed to them and produced nothing. And some players have to get everything out of the dirt and produce weird numbers like 16 rebounds from the point guard position. Anybody here understand what I'm saying? I mean, is Immanuel Quickley the Knicks' most promising young player? What I'm going to say to you is anybody that desperate to get 16 rebounds at 6'3" playing point guard, you know what that tells me? That they will do anything to win. Because listen, rebounding is not a talent. Rebounding is not a skill. Rebounding is all about effort. And when you take a guy that's 6'3" that goes out and grabs 16 rebounds. 16 rebounds. Let me pull this thing up here. I wanna see something here. I wanna go over it. Oh, there, perfect. Perfect. I'm going to go to the Knicks box score. All right. So let me tell y'all this. So Mitchell Robinson in this game had 12 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein had 6 rebounds. These are our two centers that combined make $23 million a year. They had 18 rebounds. Immanuel Quickley, a 6'3" point guard off the bench, grabbed 16 rebounds by himself. Is Immanuel Quickley the Knicks' most promising player? What I will say when I looked at the game last night. Of course, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. I was at the hotel. It was bad. I sounded like RoboCop and all of that. Yo, Hewlett Samuel. Oh, I'm sorry. Travel Vibes is in the building. Salute, salute, salute. When are we going to give credit to guys that are maybe not as physically gifted, but have the heart and determination to win on a nightly basis? And Energy says, yeah, but Quickley needs to score buckets. I like to see Quickley get 25 to 30 points a game, but being a promising player, now, no. Well, in order for him to get to that 25 to 30, he's got to show you some promise, right? He's got to show you some potential. Is Immanuel Quickley the Knicks' most promising young player? In my mind, if you're asking Uncle Freezy this moment, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. And I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but what I would like is for reasonable minds to be open to the idea. Even if you don't like it, just listen to it. You know how they say everybody has an opinion? Everybody doesn't have an opinion, and you don't have to listen to it. You don't even have to like it. But what I'm asking for is a fair shot. Can we be fair with Quickley? What does Immanuel Quickley not do through 7 games that you would want to say take him out of the rotation, limit his minutes? I'm kind of hard on Quickley. I'm kind of hard on Immanuel Quickley. I know this. He frustrates me a lot by not passing the ball sometimes, and I understand that he has flaws. I understand that Immanuel Quickley has flaws, and sometimes I ride Quickley like a rented mule. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. But listen, and I think this whole thing, like Anthony 212, listen, I see what you have in the chat, and I have an answer for that. Here's my answer to what Anthony 212 says in the chat. I'm gonna pull it up. Anthony 212 says clean house, West, Leon, and Perry. Right? Here's my response to that. How about we start giving everyone a fair shot? The players. How about we start giving everybody a fair shot? And I'll start down this road 1-on-1. 1-to-1. And yes, I'm still excited to be back in Studio G, man. I know y'all can tell. I know y'all see me smiling. I hit cheesing. Uncle Breezy up here cheesing. Yo, KBL is in the building. KBL says, yo, IQ shoots 35%. Right. And that right there, my friend KBL, that right there is the setup. KBL is my point guard. Canal Bond Lawyer is my point guard right now. Thank you for throwing me the alley-oop. So IQ shot is not going, right? But when IQ shot is not going, he does other stuff. Thank you for that alley-oop, Canal Ben Lawyer. I was struggling with my shot, and KBL came in here and played point guard for me. KBL, listen. When Quickley's shot is not going, he does other stuff at a high level. When RJ Barrett's shot is not going, what does he do at a high level? Somebody answer that for me. When RJ Barrett's shot is not going, what does he do at a high level? Somebody answer that for me. When Obi Toppin is not scoring, what does Obi Toppin do at a high level? Yo, yo, Anthony 212. Listen, let me tell the jokes, bro. Anthony 212 is like, yo, when RJ shot not going, he drives left at a high. Oh boy. You wow, man. That's wild. You wow. Yo, you listen. Yo, y'all bugging out. Y'all bugging. When RJ Barrett's shot not going, what does he do well? Cardio. I mean, I don't write the jokes, man. I'm just reading the punchlines. I listen. I'm not writing the jokes here. Brick City. Yo, yo, when RJ Barrett's shot is not going, KBL says he builds forts at a high level. Right? Right? But here's my thing. Y'all understand where I'm going with this. When Cam Reddish's shot is not going, Cam Reddish hustles all over the floor and tries to be an elite defender. Now, is he elite all the time? No. We saw him elite at the beginning of the season, kind of take a dip and kind of bounce back. I think that's what he's going to be, a more of a good, willing defender and not elite, but he definitely won't be poor. But the thing is, when Cam Reddish's shot is not going, he does other stuff. When Isaiah Hartenstein's shot is not going, what does he do at a high level? A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. When Hartenstein's three is not going, he does. Hartenstein, he looks clumsy sometimes like Scooby-Doo, but you can't fault him for trying. These are the type of things that I'm talking about from young guys. When Hartenstein's shot is not going, He hustles, man. He rebounds. He passes. And I know, listen, I've been watching Knicks Universe all day, and everybody's talking about fire Tibbs after 7 games and fire the whole front office. And listen, I get it. We're all frustrated, right? We're all frustrated. But how about we do some stuff that we can control, like giving people a fair chance. I am even open to switching up Hartenstein and Mitch. Why not? Why not? What I'm saying to you is I believe Immanuel Quickley is the most promising young player, and I can see it because other stars are around the league are co-signing Immanuel Quickley often. Give people the fair opportunity to produce. Some of these kids are not born with the silver spoon in their mouth, bro. Some of these kids are not going to be the glamorous number 3 overall from a big blue blood school and a rich family background that can pay for trainers and all of that. You're not going to get that out of every player. Everybody's not going to have RJ Barrett's pedigree. Some people are going to be Immanuel Quickley. and I'm sorry about it. It seems like I'm bashing RJ. I'm not. I love RJ Barrett. I believe he's the golden child. RJ Barrett is the future of Knicks basketball. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is these guys that go out and do all the little things, the dirty work. The dudes that go out and do all the dirty, a point guard that gets 16 rebounds, that do all the dirty work. Why not give them a bigger role? Are they not hustling enough? Why not? Why not? Hulk TV is in the building. What's good? Hulk says, when are we going to understand that RJ is not the player we expect? We need someone better. Hmm. Hi. I'm trying to get used to these wires, man. When I was in the other room in there, I didn't have all these wires. I'm here with all these wires now, and I just got to get used to it. When are we gonna start being fair? So Anna T says, Freezy, do you know why the Knicks fans are saying fire Tibbs? Because Tibbs is playing Fournier too much. He don't put in McBride. Come on. It looks like Tibbs is back to his old habits. Man, listen, I don't think it's that, bro. I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. If you stop playing Fournier, who are you going to give those minutes to? You can't say Grimes because Grimes just got back yesterday. How you going to say give those minutes to Grimes when Grimes just got back yesterday? We can't do that. And if you take Quickley off the second unit and have him play with the starters, now your second unit is a mess too. Now your second unit is a mess. And I know the first unit is more important than the second unit, but if you take Quickley, who's basically the captain of the second unit, and make him the fourth option on the first unit, now you don't get nothing from Quickley on the first unit. And I understand what y'all saying about Evan Fournier. I've been in denial this first few games. Yesterday I saw it. I think I'm with y'all. And Anthony 212 says and I should be saying Anthony 212, but whatever, man. I don't know. My energy is weird, and I'm back at Studio G. Y'all get it. Y'all bear with me, man. Anthony 212 said, and I still say Anthony 2. Anthony 212 says Grimes is the next two guard. I have a take that I'm gonna save for later on. It's not earth shattering, but it might sound ridiculous. William Turnbull is in the building. Johnny Davis. Let me get because Nick's after party is at 11. So I got 3 more things that I want to get to. I mean, we might rock over. It don't matter. It don't matter. My question to y'all, and this is one I tried to figure out when I was on the telephone earlier with Todd Barbie, right? And the question came across my mind and I couldn't answer it. So I'm going to ask the chat. Do you guys believe that this young core's development is being sabotaged? Tell me what y'all think. Do you believe this young core's development is being sabotaged? Dre is in the building. I can point out 3 instances that are reoccurring that lead me to believe that this young core's development is being sabotaged. Instance number 1, Evan Fournier getting major minutes. Evan Fournier getting major minutes. Now, I know I just mentioned I don't want Quickley, or I'm not going to say I don't want Quickley to start. I'm not going to say that. I would say Evan Fournier is definitely getting minutes from somebody that could be developing. And that person, I believe, is Cam Reddish. I believe if you insert Cam Reddish into the starting lineup and leave RJ where he is, let RJ do what he do. Let Cam Reddish be the big jumbo guard, the wing player that guards 2s and 3s, some 1s on occasion, and some 4s on occasion. Cam at the 2. That way, Quickley can still develop and have chemistry with Obi or whatever it is that they have. Hartenstein can still do his thing. And now Obi Toppin has a shooter on that unit that just wants to run and gun and shoot threes. So for those that don't know the question, are some of the Knicks kids' development being sabotaged? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Hey Coxie, I think we're going to touch on that. I think we're going to touch on this on Knicks after party. Have y'all noticed? And tell me if you noticed this or not, because if I'm off, y'all help me understand. The reason why I don't have an essay for this is because I have no answers for it. That's why I'm asking you. This is why I'm asking you. Do you believe that the Knicks young core's development is being sabotaged? I say yes. And the reason why I say yes is because there are multiple instances all over the floor where you see a Knicks player, a young Knicks player that can develop, and they go away from him for the veteran option. Woodshed 1914, the mayor is in the building. What's good, sir? All hail the mayor. I notice the more I do this, the more important people I meet. Shout out to Woodshed 1914. Yeah, man, y'all smash that like button. And listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's my example that I asked Todd Bobby. Right? How come a team can rebuild itself in a year and it's taking the next 15 years? How can the Indiana Pacers go from a starting lineup of Malcolm Brogdon, Karis LeVert, whoever, Sabonis, Miles Turner, whoever, Ty, the Warren, TJ Warren, all of them, whoever. How can they go from that to Tyrese Halliburton, Ben Mathurin, Chris Duarte, Jalen Smith, and Zeke Jackson in a year, and we can't even get Obi Toppin more minutes? How can these cats turn over their whole rotation and we can't even get Obi Toppin more minutes? Y'all tell me. And listen, I know everybody in Knicks universe is like, yo, fire Tibbs, fire. I want to talk about firing Tibbs. I want to talk to y'all about stuff that's deeper than firing Tibbs. I want to talk to y'all about something that's deeper than just firing Tom Thibodeau. Because listen, if you fire Tibbs and bring in another coach and they do the same thing that Tibbs is allowed to do, guess what you're gonna be saying? Man, we gotta. I don't know. What happened to what's the coach from Atkinson? I don't know what happened to Atkinson when he got here. Atkinson here now he don't want to act right. Nah, man, this is deeper than Tibbs. This is deeper than Fizdale. This is deeper than Atkinson. This goes deeper. I'm trying to figure out how come every franchise in the NBA can develop young talent except us. How come the Knicks don't have a rising star? How come the Knicks don't have an Anthony Edwards? How come the Knicks don't have a Ben Mathurin? How come the Knicks don't have a Jaden Ivey, a LaMelo Ball? How come the Knicks don't have a Paolo Banchero? How come the Knicks don't have a Giannis Antetokounmpo? Because it's not when you draft. I don't care what people can say. It's all about the draft. No, it's because Giannis Antetokounmpo was drafted 15th. Paul George was drafted 13th. Kawhi Leonard was drafted 15th. And I know what people. And listen. I know. I've been watching Knicks Universe all day. I don't want to talk about firing Tibbs no more. I don't want to talk about that no more, man. I want to talk about it's got to be something that's deeper because the same issues that we had with David Fizdale are the same issues we having with Tom Thibodeau right now. Y'all remember David Fizdale's crazy rotations? Mario Hezonja starting at point just because he got a triple double the other night. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember them stupid conversations we used to have? Y'all tell me if y'all believe that the Knicks young kids development is being sabotaged or not. But my case for it is how come Obi Toppin is a third year lottery pick and is not a starter? How come Immanuel Quickley is a third year first round pick playing starters minutes but is not starting on a team that has a deficit in its starting lineup? Anthony 212. Yep. I was just about to get to that. You know what? In the summer, and if you remember, going into the offseason, these kids had momentum, and then all of a sudden, every kid and player we got is thrown into a deal for Donovan Mitchell, and then you don't get Donovan Mitchell. And then everybody looking at each other all in the face, all crazy, like see what had happened was nah, nah. Justin King is in the building. King, what's good? Is NBA sabotage because how we not getting breakout start? Right, you feel me? You feel me? Everybody has a star except us. Adam G, we're gonna talk about that on the Knicks after party. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on Knicks after party, man. Here's my question for y'all, though. Here's another question I got for y'all. I was talking to somebody who I ain't gonna say their name, but they passionate and y'all know them. But how good is RJ Barrett? How good is RJ Barrett? And your mind, as a Knicks fan, you've seen RJ Barrett. Is RJ Barrett a difference maker? Yeah, City for real is in the building. What's good? What's good, City? How good is RJ Barrett? I understand RJ Barrett's the golden child. I love RJ Barrett as a player and a person. I love what RJ Barrett represents as the future of Knicks basketball. RJ Barrett is the golden child, whether we like it or not. RJ Barrett is the bridge from Ron Burgundy and oh my God, them guards we had was oh RJ Barrett is the bridge from oh my God, just Mario Hezonja and all them all that jeez. RJ Barrett is the bridge from that to the future. William Turnbull say he's the bridge. Yes, sir, the bridge to nowhere. Just keep on building. We'll get there sooner or later. 20 years later, we still ain't. All we did was go in a straight line. How good is RJ Barrett though? Like, how good is he? Is the juice worth the squeeze when it comes to prospects like RJ Barrett? How good is RJ, y'all? Is RJ Barrett worth the wait? The wait for what? RJ Barrett is better than average, says Kerry Cox. So that means RJ Barrett is a ham sandwich. And Anthony 212 says, well, we paid him. So clearly he's something, but at the same time, we don't know what. And Adam G says, right now, not good. And Cash says he wishes RJ would become Joe Johnson, a Joe Johnson type player. I wish Joe Johnson. Y'all remember Joe Johnson used to get them ISO buckets for the Hawks? They used to love it. Mike Woodson would clear it out and run Joe Johnson, and he'd get a bucket against anybody. Cat the Booty Man says he's 22. Yeah, I get it, man, but RJ Barrett is also no longer 19. A lot of these things that we used to say when RJ was 19 are the same things we're saying when RJ is 22. Is the juice worth the squeeze on RJ? How long do we have to wait on RJ? How long do we have to wait? And while we wait on RJ every year, and yo, IQJ is in the building. IQJ, what's good? Coach Color Blocks is in the building. What's good? What's good, boss? What's good, Big Daddy? Color Blocks, what's good, Big Daddy? Here's the thing with waiting on RJ. Every year you wait on RJ, another team is getting a Jaden Ivey. Another team is getting a Ben Mathurin. Another team is getting a Ja Morant. Another team is getting a Victor Wembanyama. Another team is getting a Scoot Henderson. Another team is getting an Asur Thompson. Another team is getting an Amen Thompson. Another team is getting a LaMelo Ball. While you wait on RJ, another team is getting a De'Aaron Fox. Another team is getting a Jason Tatum. How long are you willing to wait? And is the wait worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Now I love RJ as a person, as a player, and he represents the future of Knicks basketball. But in order for us to redeem the waiting period, like get what it is that we were waiting for, RJ Barrett has to become something special. Because if RJ Barrett is not going to become something special, is it worth us not chasing talents out of the draft like Trae Young? Is it fair? No. Is it fair to RJ? No. Is it fair to the Knicks? No. Is it fair to the fans? No. Is it fair to Uncle Freezy? No. But life ain't fair. How long are we going to wait on our young talent to develop into something while other teams are getting Chet Holmgrens, while other teams are getting Jalen Greens? We're waiting on RJ Barrett. How long are we going to wait? How long are we going to wait? I got one more thing I'm going to talk to y'all about before I get the guys queued up for Knicks after party. Is a new coach worth it? Is firing Tibbs worth bringing in a new guy and going through the same scenario? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think, man. Is it worth it? Is getting a new coach even worth it? Is firing Tibbs and bringing in Kenny Atkinson worth going through the same thing when we might have a organizational issue? Because developing kids was a problem before Tibbs got here. Tom Thibodeau didn't draft Frank Ntilikina. Tom Thibodeau didn't draft Kevin Knox. Tom Thibodeau didn't even draft RJ Barrett. And are you telling me that bringing in a new guy, bringing in a new coach, is going to help him develop Quentin Grimes and Miles McBride? I don't know. I don't know. Am I frustrated with Tibbs? Yes. Am I mad as hell with Tibbs? Yes. Tom Thibodeau, if you're watching, I'm mad at you, bro. You got to do better, and you know you got to do better. City says, I just saying, I don't know any of these players you name. We have gotten in the draft. We can get. We gotta let it be. Yeah, we got what we got. Got to let it be. Man, bro, what I'm saying is, I'm not mad at the kids. I'm asking City for real if these young kids' development has been sabotaged. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna come back in like 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes. I guess. I think Subliminal 209 and Cully are ready to rock and roll. I don't want to step on their feet. I just hadn't been on today. So I want to rock with the number one crowd in Knicks universe just for a few minutes. Throw some stuff out there for us to talk about. Y'all know I love y'all, man. That's why I be trying to come on as much as I can to rock with y'all. You know, between the misses and the job and, you know, all this other stuff, I try to squeeze in as much Knicks content as I can. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all hang around. Knicks after party coming your way in a few minutes. Peace, y'all.